and that's what we definitely looking for. Kids just like that, like you said, top notch dogs that's looking to get coached up hard the right way and learn the game the right way. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed over here at Progress Village. I have a great coaching staff. All my coaches love my kids. Coach Smith, Coach Phil, Coach Alton, Coach Hickman, Coach Ron Bailey, Coach Danny Garcia. We got a great, amazing coaching staff. I promise you. Hopefully, I ain't forget nobody. We got amazing coaching staff, and I promise you, every one of my coaches out there, we all for the kids, man. We all done. Most of us done went and played a little college ball, did a little something. So we got a little experience, and we all about making sure everybody held accountable, and getting the most, making sure these kids getting prepared for the next level. Honestly, that's what we're coaching them for. Like I told you, we're doing a disservice if we preparing them for Little League. We're preparing them for the next level. You feel me? So that's really what it's all about, giving them that confidence and making sure they're ready for the next level. When we hand them off to you, I promise you're going to be happy.
Hey, when they come from Coach E, staff, they're going to be ready to play at the next level.
Oh, yes, sir. I promise you. You ain't got no worries about that. You got no worries about that.
Hey, that's one complaint that they won't, that the coach won't have, huh?
No, you ain't going to say that. Not from me. You ain't come from Coach E if you out there, he'll know what's going on. I promise you. That ain't my product.
hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, listen, that's a perfect segue, man. So, listen, we all know as it relates to coaching, the game, you definitely need, talent, to win, because you can be the best coach in the world, but if you don't have the Jimmys and Joes, you just don't have the Jimmys and Joes, man. So, just talk to us a little bit about, some of the playmakers that you have, man, and some of their contributions to your team.
Oh, definitely. My quarterback, obviously, start us off, Mr. Trent Williams. Okay. He's definitely Mr. QB1 himself. He like to drop them dimes out there. He a little soft spoken. He don't speak up too much, but he definitely a playmaker. Game time ready. Number 21 named Andrew Perez. We call him Ponytail.
Okay.
Yeah, we call him Ponytail. That's a game time dog. He went up top, caught one. He made a good play for us too.
Okay.
He's consistent. This is his second year playing football. Second year playing football. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you, man. He just got the confidence, and he done clicked. He came on, and I promise you, first look at him, you like, I don't know what he gonna do. But
you don't know what he gonna do.
You go out there and sleep on him if you want to. He buy you in a quick second. I promise you.
That's good, man.
Yes, sir. We got a couple. We got my son as well, Eric. Okay. I'm sure I'm gonna get some backlash. I don't talk about him. He one of our best players. But you know how ass is. You know how he is. I require utmost at all times. So he do his thing on the D line, and he play a little receiver. He had a good catch too as well.
Okay.
Got a great offensive line. I got Mr. JD, my center, Mr. Donovan Bailey, Trayvon, Mr. JD, my linebacker, number 11. He made buku tackles all over the field for us Saturday. Made countless tackles. Lil Samir, I got Boo. We got athletes too. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got them too. I promise. Mr. Jackie Robinson. Last year was one of those kind of plug-in years. This year we had a couple come over, and Mr. JT come over from Countryside. We got some dogs this year. They game time ready, and I just wanted to see that Saturday. See, with everybody together meshing what we was gonna do and what we're capable of, and that was our second game. That was our second game playing together. We played GTM our first game. That was our second game.
Okay.
And honestly, looking back at the film, we played good, but it was real sloppy. There was a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
So it's scary to see what we're going to get, you know what I'm saying? Once we get back in the lab and get back right, it's scary to see what it's going to look like, honestly.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Because the thing is, man, is that it's a kid's game, man. And what you coaches are doing, for these kids and making sure that you're putting your kids in a position to be successful, man. That's really what it's all about. And I really tip my hat, to you guys, because I'm very, very close, with a lot of programs, and I really do see the work day in, day out that you guys, have to put in to make sure that you have, a successful, program, and a successful team. And one thing I'll tell you, Coach, listen, you're not going to win a game like that if you don't have some dogs. So, trust me, there's a lot of teams, that faced that Hurricanes team and had a completely different outcome, man. So, just not only winning, just you guys being in a competitive game. Listen, that speaks volumes. About the talent you guys have on that team, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's only up from here. Like I tell my coaching staffs and I tell everybody, it's only up from here. Because all we're doing from here on out, we adding more and more, you know what I'm saying, and adding more dogs to the equation.
Okay.
And all we do is get better. We're going to keep coaching in the same exact way. We teaching the same exact thing. Obviously, everybody bought in. You see the process work.
Yeah.
Just trust it, baby. I promise you, we're going to get you there. We still just trying to get everything worked out. You know what I'm saying? Or Miami Hurricanes, they're well-organized machine in regards to their organization, top to bottom.
Yeah.
And Progress Village, we're trying to get there as well, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely appreciate them for the opportunity. Like I said, that's my bite right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, listen, so Coach, man, being that you guys did win a huge game, that is one game in the preseason. So what do you have to do to make sure that your kids and your staff understand that yes, that was a big win, but you still have to remain humble and focus on the big picture moving forward? How do you make sure that you guys don't make that win bigger than what it is and forget about what the overall goal is, because you are going to be going to league play next week?
Facts, and that's definitely a big part of it. Don't go outside what you've been doing. Stick to what you've been doing and stick to what works. The way we practice, we got periods. We break everything down. I had to almost argue with one of my coaches on Monday. We had a little pizza, and everything. Man, we ain't doing all that, man. We going back out here. We working, man. We don't care about that. No. Like, man, them boys was grinding, man. We go get a little pizza, let them chill, just take no helmets a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We go back Tuesday, we full force. Hey, but that's just the kind of coaching staff we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, these boys know that we ain't content with that. That ain't surprise us. That ain't surprise us. That surprised everybody else, obviously.
Okay.
But that ain't surprise us. We back to the drawing board. My coaching staff the same exact way. Coach Smith, you know what I'm saying? He's very passionate. He definitely love it. He love all the kids, and you know what I'm saying? He want to make sure we getting back out here ready to work. And it's guys like that keeps you humble, that keeps you, level, letting the kids know as well. Hey, we ain't did nothing. We here, you know what I'm saying? And then we instilling that into the kids as well. That was fine that we just won that game, but at the end of the day, that was a scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that was a scrimmage. We gonna keep it all the way 100. That was a scrimmage. Our season, we worried about the TBYFL schedule, winning the Super Bowl, and then we worried about nationals. That's what we focused on right now. That game is over and done with. Y'all did a hell of a job, played a hell of a game. It's over with now. On to the next week.
Yes, sir. Hey, because like you said, when you start going to league play, being that you guys have won some big games and you are the reigning, Super Bowl champs, like I told, like P and I talked about last night, you're going to get everybody's best game. And that's something that you got to be prepared for, when you're the champions. Everyone's going to play you a little tougher. Everyone's going to play you a little harder. And, you as the head coach, like you said, that's your job to make sure that everyone keeps everything in perspective, man.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Hey, well, listen, Coach, one thing that, I ask all of the coaches that come on, man, is about, the pandemic. And, it's definitely a late start to the season. You guys will normally have started probably 6 weeks earlier than what you start now in terms of league play. So how has the pandemic affected, the overall program and your team over at Progress Village?
It's been pretty big. That's honestly why we had to move the game down there to Lake Worth as well. Because we weren't able to have anything really Hillsborough County just yet.
Okay.
Yeah. They just, I think they just approved everything now, so you good now or whatever. Last weekend, I think it was the last weekend, it was good. But basically, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle in regards to practicing. We got our pads, I want to say probably like, about 3-4 weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, we got our equipment, started bumping for like a week or two, and then that's when we set that up with GTM. In regards to finances, it's always a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely a lot harder. Parents not wanting to pay, you know what I'm saying, not understanding if it's going to be a season or not. So you don't know what kids you're going to have out here with you or what kids not going to be with you. So, it definitely was juggling teeth right there, pulling teeth. I had some starters last year that actually didn't play. Their parents, they took it very serious. And some people had pre-existing conditions. So they actually decided not to play as well, which you got to respect. You know, you got to respect it. So it definitely hit us a little hard as well. But we only could go forward. You got to work with what you got at the end of the day, and all you can do is move forward. We're definitely looking for sponsorships as well. Anybody have any sponsorships, obviously, in Tampa Bay area, anywhere as well, we definitely are looking for them. And we have an education program as well with tutoring and different things of that nature on Thursdays. So, we're just trying to get headed in the right direction. Obviously, COVID definitely did take a big step. It was a big step back, but we're definitely trying to make sure we head into the right direction, and sky's the limit from here.
Yeah, man. Because one of the things that you touched on, man, is just in terms of the parental support and individuals taking it serious. And I think one thing that that sometimes people don't understand is that it's a whole family thing. It's not just the kids on the field. You know what I mean? And because like in my situation, I have a 12-year-old, and I know that he understands what's going on. But we go to the games. I have a 5 and a 9-year-old as well that don't really understand, the importance of it. So for me, I held him out this year so I can get a visual on exactly where everything was going. Really not really for him, but if my whole family is there and I have 2 little girls, how is it that we can tell my son he can go and play football, but tell my daughters that they can't run around and play with their friends? So that's one of the things that I think that, with the pandemic, that I think sometimes it had gotten overlooked when people were expressing concerns. A lot of times I think individuals more so looking at just the kid playing football and not looking at it as, when we move, we're an entire family, and that's one of the things that really be taken seriously.
Exactly. Or even in our instances, they're only allowing 2 kids to come, 2 or 3 parents to come per child. So, like you said, you have a family of 4, a family of 5. You're stuck with a situation there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? I definitely understand. I definitely feel you on that as well. So, it's definitely caused some headaches and some strains in families, and especially in the football world as well. But I definitely understand what you're saying. It's not just affecting the football players. It's definitely a football way of life overall.
The whole football family, man. The whole football family, man. And well, Coach, look, I'm not gonna hold you much longer, man. Listen, before I let you go, is there anything that you want to add? Anything you need to plug, man, or anything you need to promote, man? You have the floor, man. It's yours.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate you for giving me the opportunity, like I mentioned earlier, to get back on here. Before I go, I definitely want to thank my parents. I have an awesome group of parents. They very supportive of me. I'm very passionate about what I do. It's a lot of words flying out of my mouth in very quick tone, and they definitely all behind me. They back me. They all trust the process. I appreciate my coaches as well. Definitely rocking with me till the wheels fall off, and everybody bought into the process, and we definitely gonna keep it moving. I definitely appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Coach, man. Listen, again, I want to thank you for coming on to the show, man. I really do enjoy, you coming on. You always, give me a great interview, man. And, we get right to the point. And one of the things I think that we really do share in common, man, is that, we really do have a deep passion for youth football. And most importantly, we have a deep passion for these kids, man. So, yes, Coach, I just want to tell you, hey, thank you again for coming on. Double salute to you, man. You have all my information, man. If there's ever anything I can do for you, man, I'm only a phone call away.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Jared. I definitely appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate you for coming on, man. And congratulations again on the big win.
Yes, sir. Y'all take it easy.
All right. I will go, Coach. All righty, guys. Listen, another great show, another great interview. I want to thank, Coach Eric for coming on. Listen, the reigning Super Bowl champs, Progress Village Panthers 9U team out of Tampa, Florida. I knew he would give us a great interview. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Florida Coast to Coast Coaches Corner. Guys, listen, just 2 quick announcements. It would help us out tremendously, guys, if you guys will go and like and follow the Coast to Coast apparel page. Just go to the search bar and type in @C2CAINC. For the apparel page. And also, if you would, if you guys look for film of games that we've live streamed, or, you have a baby that's played, or you just a football junkie and want to see what's going on with youth football in terms of the games around the great state of Florida, please go to @C2C Films on Facebook. The